Hello everyone, in this video we are going to see about the file handling operations in C. So we know file is a collection of information and basically there are 5 operations in your file. The file will be created. So creating a file is done by file pointer fptr. So fptr is the pointer that points to the file, and the next one is the opening the file to read or write the file, closing the file, and again we can also move the file pointer to a specific location, that is as fseek or rewind, and again we can read the file and we can also write the file. So here let us see the syntax for each and every commands of the file in C. Here just I given a sample program just to say how to the file is handled in C. This is as usually as include stdio.h and stdlib using some standard library. Int main, int num, here file. This is the main thing you are going to focus over here. We are having this file is the keyword and fptr is the file pointer. And then just we are checking before you start opening the file, we should first check whether the pointer is available or not. For that, this is the condition to check. If fptr is equal to fopen and we are giving the file path. So this is the file path where the file is stored. Here the file path means here it is stored in the C drive in the name called program.txt, and we are trying to open the file in the read mode. This parameter is the read mode, and there are many modes available. You see in the next slides. And if it is equal to null means we are not able to open the file. That means the file pointer is given as null. That means there is an error in opening the file. This message will be printed on the screen. If at all the file is existing, then the program returns a file pointer. Okay, so now here this is an exit of 1. So now here after checking whether the file can be opened, and then we are going to read something from the file. So the command is fscanf. If you want to write, you have to do fprintf. Okay, so f is an prefix added to say whether it is a file operation or a normal operation. So fscanf, and then from where? From the fptr, and what you are going to scan? The number. This is as usual the percentage, that is the ampersand num only, but and here the format is %d because it is an integer. So that's all. Print value of n. This is the usual program. We are just printing the number on the screen, and this is the close. So any file open should be closed properly. So f close of fptr. So here and return 0. So here the new things what you are learning in the file program is the file is the keyword to create the file, fopen is the command to open the file, and then exit 1 is to come out of this loop, and then fscanf is the input statement in the file concept, and then fclose is the one to close the file. Now let us see the commands with the different modes, how the operations are done. Suppose in that mode R is given, it is open for read, that this means you can just read the file. If the file does not exist, it will return the pointer as null. Okay, and then we have one more thing called RB. This is open for reading and binary mode. We have two types of file, text file and binary file. So if you want to say it is in binary mode, we have to say this is as an B as an suffix. Okay, so RB, this stands for opening a file in the binary mode for reading, and then here the concept is same. If the file does not exist, fopen returns the null pointer. Next is write, open for writing. If the file exists, its contents are overwritten. If the file does not exist, it will be created. So that is the concept of opening the file for writing. So if you want to write something, we have to open the file in the write mode. Already if there is something exists in the file, the contents are erased and the new contents are written. So that is the concept of content overwriting. Suppose if the file is not exist, it will create a new file and then it will start writing. And what is WB mode is the same thing, but it is in the binary mode. So the other things are same. If the file doesn't exist, it is overwritten. If the file doesn't exist, it will be created. If the file exists, the contents are erased and new contents are written. Okay, and we will see some more modes also. and A is to open the file in append mode. So what is appending is data is added at the end of the file. That means that the old data will exist and we can add some more data. For example, if you are having the student name list in your class file and new students come to the class, we'll just add the students at the end of the file. That is done by the append mode. If the file does not exist, it will be created. And what is AB is the same thing, that is for the binary mode. Other thing, the operations are same. Only thing is that here the text mode and this is the binary mode. What about R plus is open for both reading and writing. That means if the file does not exist, the fopen statement gives the null pointer to say that there is no file existing. So we can either read as well as write. And what is RB plus is the same thing for the R plus. Only thing is that the mode is in the binary mode. Okay, and then we are having the W plus. If the file exists, its contents are overwritten. So this is the command to open the file in the write mode. Okay, and then next is the W plus mode. It is just open for both reading and writing. If the file does not exist, it will be created. And what is WB mode is it is open for both reading and writing in the binary mode. Same thing of W, but it is the binary. The mode is binary. The file is binary file. So again, if the file exists, the values are overwritten. If the file does not exist, it will be newly created. And then A plus append for both reading and writing. If the file does not exist, it will be created. And AB plus is open for both, the same thing, reading and writing, but in the binary mode. If the file does not exist, it will be created. Actually, what are all these mode given to us is, suppose if the file does not exist, the system automatically creates a new file and start doing the process. In all the cases, whether it is A plus it is reading or writing or appending, whatever the case may be, if the file does not exist, the command actually creates a new file. Okay, if it already exists, what happens? The write command overwrite the old content, and the that is append command just add the new content. Okay, so the things, basically there are three things: reading, writing and appending. Okay, so based on whether it is text file or binary file, and then the mode and the file is existing or not existing. So accordingly the command will create the new file or it writes in the existing file. And that's all the file operations, and thanks for watching.